basically going to do 45 seconds.
Good morning, everyone, and welcome to the show. This is your host, Ray Hansen, also known as Big Truck, and we're here in Frisco, Texas at the Embassy Suites Hotel and Convention Center. You're watching the Ultimate 10-Ball Championship. This is the lag, Nicole Keeney and Helena Thornfeldt. And Helena has won the lag and will be leading us off. Four tables here at the arena, all with their own referee, and the referees are racking the balls and keeping the score beads. Fantastic venue. If this is your first time tuning in, I think you're going to enjoy the show as well. You're able to watch both Stream 1 and Stream 2. Stream 2 brought to you by Inside Pool Video. Stream 1 brought to you by PoolActionTV.com. And here's the first break. Helena. Helena has opened a pool room down in Villa Rica, Georgia with Monica Webb. Looking forward to stopping in and visiting that room. Helena originally from Sweden. If you Google Helena Thornfeldt, you'll find a list of accolades as long as your arm. She's won so many major titles and been on TV probably more than any other woman player. Maybe exception Allison Karen. She's right up there close. Great player. Glad to see her at the event. It's awesome. Her opponent, no slouch at all either, but very young, only 23 years old. Nicole Keeney out of Denver, Colorado. Sponsored by Chris Byrne Cues. Very nice layout here for the first rack. Helena going for her extension. It's a really tough shot even with an extension. So she's coming with low. As a shot, seems like there's a lot less issues coming around three rails with top. Either shot tough to do with an extension. Nicole Keeney with rack number 1 on error by Helena. Nicole Keeney breaking rack number 2 as alternating breaks. Nothing down. through traffic there. Came up a little shy to be on this 2-ball. It's got the edge of the 8. That was a nice shot. She left Nicole a whole view, or a view of the whole 2-ball. No pocket for it. Uh-oh. Nicole has a basic pattern here to finish this rack up and go 2-0 lead here. Great shot. And with that time, Nicole Keeney taking a 2-0 lead over Helena Thornfeldt. 3. Helena makes a couple. The 3 and a 5 ball. Well, it looks like the 6 will pass in the side pocket. The 8 is a little bit of a tough spot, but the 4-10 combo is on, and key shot is his first shot, getting from the 1 to the 2. Helena clearly understands the importance of this one ball shot. She overscrewed it a little bit and ended up a little tough on the 2, but she's got a shot on it. She really doesn't have to do a lot with the cue ball here, because she can, this 4-10, she can make from almost anywhere. Great shot, and she calls the 10. Helena Thornfeldt on the board, 2-1, trailing Nicole Keeney. This is a race to 7 on the women's side.
I've got my magic rack anyway.
Well, with a little help from the 6 ball there, that safety came out very nice. And Helena is jacked up over the 10 ball as well. Will not count, as all shots must be called. Does not spot up. Nicole Keeney will come to the table. Basic pattern here to finish up the 4th rack of the match. It's never good being right up on top of the rail like that, and I know Helena would have rather have been off that rail a few more inches. It always adds to the complexity of the shot. Nicole Keeney is calling it in the side pocket. it wide. Now Helena on the rail one more time. A much more difficult shot here on the 10 ball. Nice and safe. And the lift, Nicole, really tough for a cross. She'll have maybe a cross bank in the bottom left corner. She may lay it for a safety as well. Good shot. Very nice table speed. Helena has put on his 10 ball. Many of the players would have went 2 rails with the 10 ball. Brought the cue ball down to the end rail as well. Makes the layout a lot tougher. Tables are rolling a little faster today. It seems like the cloth is getting broken a little bit. They're starting to play a little tougher. Oh, good. Nicole Keeney taking rack number 4 and the lead by 2. 3-2 now over Helena Thornfeldt. If you're just tuning in, this is your host, Ray Hansen, with Pool Action TV, and we're here at the beautiful Embassy Suites Hotel and Convention Center in Frisco, Texas. You're watching the Ultimate 10-Ball Championship. This is the ladies' division. It's a WPBA satellite event. Keeney taking rack number 5, making it a 4-1 match. This is a race to 7. You know, a lot of, as many of you are already aware, you know, a lot of us that play pool are night people. And sometimes it can be tough to get things going in the morning, you know, off to an early start. Our next match up here on the TV table, stream number 1, will be Chip Compton and Jonathan Pinnaker. Should be a great match. Jonathan Pinnaker, known to many as Hennessy. We do have an alternate match also in the event that one or both the players do not make it to the arena. And that would be Cliff Joyner and Tommy Tokoff. Either of those are great matches. This is a tough situation when things haven't been rolling your way here. Really hard to shoot this bank in. It's almost a two-way, but if she does not make the 7, 7's going to come back across the table. She's not nestled right up on top of that 8 ball. It will be trouble. She kind of got away with it. 7 ball came back and laid tough for Nicole. Tough action. And Nicole also kind of got away with missing the 7 ball. Helena back at the table. It's a really tough shot here that Helena has the 7 ball. Both players have missed the 7 and left it really tough on the lay. Joining me in the booth right now for the remainder of this match, or as long as I can get him at least, J.R. Calvert with Inside Pool Video. J.R., how you doing, sir?
Excellent. Having a good time. We have this match off. We had a forfeit down there.
JR, how cool is this? Having 2 streams going at the same time here, side by side. I gotta tell you, it's really an honor for me to be involved in this event.
Actually, it's really cool. I don't know that any time this has ever happened before, and at the same time, it's an honor for us too.
Yeah, I think it's been discussed many times over the years how important it is for folks in the industry to work together and into bringing things to the players and making the events happen for the players. And many times, a lot of us get wrapped up in the politics of things, and it really the players are the ones that get hurt in the end. And again, really honored to be part of what I'm considering historic. A lot of us working together. AZ Billiards with the live scoring, yourself, and Pool Action TV, 2 streamers coming together has never happened before either. So
yeah, I don't know any other time that this has happened.
Yeah, it's awesome.
Should be I'll tell you what, it's turning out to be a lot of fun, and it's not too often that we have tournaments where the men and women play beside each other. at the same time. It's been 2 decades, and 2 decades too long, in my opinion. There's a lot of things that we can learn from each other, and when we were apart, I think that kind of hurt us.
That's awesome. Helena has finally had an opening here in this rack, and she's got a little tough in this 8-ball, but she should be okay.
Yeah, I think she's just going to hit it with a flat ball, maybe a hair of inside here. Just set up for position, 9-ball down the lower left-hand corner pocket.
For all of you viewers out there, it is a little extra quiet here today, and we're having to really talk kind of low in the arena here. The music is a little lower than it was yesterday, I believe. Wow. Well, Helena has been really struggling to get out of the mud here this morning. And Nicole has been taking advantage.
A lot of times, 8 a.m. is kind of, it's an hour that a lot of players aren't used to playing at. And I think you're going to find yourself in that position where you don't play as well as you normally would play. Shots that you'd normally make, you miss. And I used to have a problem with 11 a.m. matches. If I could drag it out past 1 o'clock, I was fine.
Nicole hit that perfect. I was kidding Nicole earlier that she'll probably do fine because she's played at this time many times, but usually it's after being up all night.
That will do it.
And 5-1, Nicole Keeney over Helena Thornfeldt. Well, this is not the way I thought this match was going to go, JR.
You would think it would be the other way, and I think Helena's taking a break now just because she didn't think it either. I think she was thinking that if it was going to be 5-1, it was most likely going to be her up 5-1. And she's allowed to think that way.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, Helena has a resume a mile long of events that she has won over the years, and always great attitude. Just a fun-loving person, just an awesome person, and unfortunately, getting started in the morning is a whole different chapter.
Sure is. I mean,
I can't think of many events that have started this early. Can you?
None, ever. The only ones that I know that start at this hour are National League Championships, that type of thing, where they have 950 teams and they've got a week to get through them, or something like that. So they'll run matches at 10 a.m. I've seen 9 a.m. Never ever have I seen 8 a.m. And I think it does a lot. You know what I liked about last night is that it was 8:30, 9 o'clock, and we were done. It wasn't like we were pushing into the wee hours of the morning, and that hurts our spectatorship. It really does. If the best match of the tournament is getting kicked off at 10:30 or 10:45.
Well, we had Shane Van Boening at 8 a.m. yesterday morning, and it's like it's tough. If he had been played at 8 p.m. in the evening, it would have been a whole different ball game.
Yeah,
viewership probably would have been double.
Yeah. I definitely got to say that's something that I was worried about was the viewership, but the viewership numbers are phenomenal.
Yeah, absolutely. Kudos to all of you out on the internet that are joining us and getting up early for some pool. Not too often you can watch pool with your bowl of cereal in the morning.
Pool and pancakes.
Well, I'm not sure what the time allowance is for a break for the players. Are you aware of that, JR?
I thought that it was 5 minutes.
So we should be back in action here shortly. Quick view of the ladies' side of the arena here. Several matches going on. Helena is back.
Nice smash. Unfortunately, the cue ball went one row right into the corner pocket.
Brutal. Quick peek at the men's side of the arena here. 24 tables in total.
A lot of great players over there this week. A lot of great players on both sides.
Yeah, even though we have 2 streams going, there's just not enough streams for all these great matches. Anyone that's close enough to get here and watch this in person, you really need to do it. It's unbelievable. You can sit and watch 4, 5, 6 championship matches all in from one chair.
Yeah. What I like is the fact that you can just sit here and watch men and women matches at the same time.
Yeah, exactly. That's awesome.
Well, it takes on a different flavor to the event. It really does. I'm not sure how the women feel about playing with the men. I don't think they hate this situation. I think it's fine. But, yeah. We'll see if there's more events like this in the future.
Well, Nicole has kind of got a little confidence working. She's in pretty good shape here. This is going to be the key shot right here, getting this 4 past the 8.
And she snuck it past. Nice touch. With 3 out of the 5 balls sitting within 6 inches of the hole. I think this is the shot that tells us whether she's going to win this rack or not. He's a little delicate with that 6 past the 10.
Clearly getting comfortable here. First time I got to see Nicole play was at up in what used to be Table Stakes South in Denver, and later became Billiards Inc. before closing. And I did an event up there, and Nicole and Brittany Bryant were up there, and they were both in a match the night that I got there. And I wasn't ready to prepare, wasn't scheduled to set up until the next morning around noon. And I got back at noon, and they were still in the same match at noon the next morning. And I actually had to wait till about 2 to start setting up until they completed the match. But these both Nicole and Brittany, both good friends, and love to play.
I'd like to see her shoes. Look at her shoes. They look like ballerina slippers.
I think they are.
Look at those sometime here. I'd like to get a close-up on those.
It's as close to barefoot as you could go, and still play. There's a little peek at those.
No, that's something that you would never see in an old guys tournament.
You might.
Yeah, you might. I guess I stand corrected.
If the conversation of pool shoes ever came up.
Well, I guess that's about as comfortable as I get right there.
A lot of players like playing barefoot, actually, and that's kind of in that spirit.
Yeah, definitely. It's interesting.
Well, for the life of me, JR, I need to ask her. I can't remember this referee's name, but she's awesome. I love having her in the arena.
on over and gave us a nice little tidbit of information here. He's obviously AZ Billiards is doing the online live scoring, and he gave us an update. After an hour and 5 minutes of play on table 20, the score is now 2-0.
Wow. Get the shot clock.
And I'm not going to mention the players who's playing.
Yeah.
Two very accomplished players. That's all I'm going to say. It must be just a safety battle down there.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say. Well, you got a whole number of things that can contribute to that. If you're playing a little slow already, and then you add in a safety battle or a lot of strategery going on, and then you add in 8 a.m. and if neither of them are used to playing at 8 a.m., you're a little extra careful. It's brutal. But what was it, an hour and 20 minutes?
Hour and 5 minutes.
Yeah, I think it's time for a shot clock on that regardless. And a shot clock would wake you up, that's for sure.
Sure would. And meanwhile, Nicole has put herself into perfect position to stop shot her way out of this rack. I don't see anything that she's going to have to, any strange shot she's going to have to do. She just has to stay in line. She's a very smart player, it seems. She knows how to run out, which is different from making balls, of course. And what I like is she seems to know, her body mechanics, what she has to do to give herself the best opportunity to run out, make balls, and continue the out.
Yeah, definitely plays very good patterns.
It's her mannerisms in her time. A lot of players, when they're that young, they just want to run up and smack the next ball in the hole.
Yeah. Well, Nicole played in and finished high in a lot of the junior national events, and also has played with and next to a lot of the top men players as well, and learned from them. Gabe Owen specifically, here of recent. They're good friends.
We'll see what she just did there, how she walked back and forth around the table.
Yeah, walk the table.
A lesser experienced player would have already shot the 7-ball.
Right, because it looks easy.
Looks like an easy shot. What could possibly go wrong here? Right?
Yeah, it's good to visualize where you want to go for sure. Just in from the folks at ProPool.com, the world performance rating for this match. Helena Thornfeldt is shooting a 765, and Nicole Keeney is shooting an 813. And it's strangely close for as much difference as there is in the score. So it speaks to how things can go sometimes, even if you're doing things right.
Well, Nicole kind of gave that one a whirl. She wanted to smack that 9-ball down into this corner, but she's ended up with a pretty easy bank. I'm surprised that she's shooting it this fast. But look at that.
Yeah, she liked it.
She liked it.
And this is for the match. Reminds me of a match I was covering with Brandon Schuff in the finals, and he overrolled a 9-ball, and all he had was a pretty tough 9 on the side. Before I could even say it, he just fired it in the side pocket. And I just chuckled because he fired it in so fast. Never even gave it a second thought.
Great match.
Absolutely. Nicole Keeney, 7-1 over Helena Thornfeldt. Wow. It is a wow.
Who would have thunk it?
Folks, this is Ray Hansen and J.R. Calvert. We're going to be back at about 10 a.m. with another match, and hopefully we'll both have a match going on at that time. So I'm confident we will.
Sure.
We're going to have, I just noticed that my 10 o'clock match was the road partner of Joey Gray, who was supposed to be in your match at 8 a.m. and no-showed and forfeited out. And his road partner, Chip Compton, is scheduled to be in my 10 o'clock match. So I'm hoping that Chip makes it. And his opponent is Jonathan Penniger, or Hennessy. And we were able to do something at the 10 o'clock matches that we didn't get an opportunity. At the 8 o'clock matches, we actually have an alternate in case one of them doesn't show up, Cliff Joyner and Tommy Tokoff. And I think Zach is starting to take that into consideration on matches every chance he can, because we really hate to have a dead air timetable.
Right. Yeah, well, 8 o'clock might have been the only time that I can see a real serious one.
Yeah, you're right.
But I did want to say, thanks for having us. I'm really glad to be doing this event with you. It's
Awesome.
an honor.
Likewise, JR. All right, folks, we'll be back shortly at 10 o'clock. We're going to take a short break. We'll leave the cameras rolling. We'll see you then. Thanks.